Go.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's start. We start with a setup for the sankaku. Okay. Maybe the opponent is thinking I'm going to do the sankaku, but instead I want to get this arm. I want to separate this arm. Show which arm I'm separating. Step around on this side. Step around. Let's show step by step. There's many ways to separate this arm. She's going to be like this. There are many ways to separate it. One way is I'm going here. A lot of times they grab you, and I just turn. Here, now this arm is separated. There's many things I can do once I separated the arm. But what I'm going to do now is first I'm going to repeat what I showed before. Is right here, I'm going to do a half Nelson. Right here, half Nelson. Now this is really nice. The arm, I keep the arm and I do a half Nelson here. And then I carefully swim. I swim right here. Stop right there for a second. So here I have many options. I have an arm bar. See that? Right here. Arm bar.
Can you see his arm
bar.
going
Arm
through?
bar. I can also just sink down here and osakomi. Okay? But a lot of times in real life, this person is going to be resisting, so you need another option. And Carmen, you're going to help me. Look, I'm going to reach with this hand, okay? And I'm going to grab that arm right here. To show that arm. On the bottom, there's an arm. There's an arm that I'm reaching for. I'm going to grab the wrist right there. So show how I'm grabbing the wrist. I reach over and I grab the wrist.
Wait.
See that? You see how I grab the wrist? Thank you. And now look, I carefully just let her lay on her arm. When she lays on her arm, what I would try to do is I would try to put my body weight on top. And now, look, now she's laying on her arm with my body weight on top, and there's nothing this person can do. If I don't put my body weight, she might be able to escape. But if I put my body weight, she will not. Okay? Sorry, Anna. You okay? No. One more time. You want to show that?
No.
Well, actually, let's go. Same thing, but just a little bit different. I'm going to do two different things. I'm going to separate this arm in a different way. First, watch. Instead, maybe it's a tight turtle. Instead, I'm going to stick my knee from the side, right here. Stick my knee in here.
Wait, stop for a second.
Okay, so I can always get my knee in this hole by forcing my knee in. Okay, then I'm going to put this foot out. Sometimes they will just grab this instinctively. Or sometimes I have to work on it a little bit. And I separate this arm again and I pass it over. I pass it over my other foot. Now this arm is stuck. I squeeze. Now,
Where's
got
the
it?
arm? Yeah.
Here's down.
That's
Now come around on this side, Carmen. Quickly, come around on this side. Instead of doing a half Nelson, which sometimes works, but sometimes they'll resist. There is a, don't do it all the way, because if she's like that, it's just not going to work. You need this a little bit of space here. Instead of doing this, I'm just going to stick my elbow here, right here, and I'm going to put a lot of pressure towards their head, like this. And that's it. I achieved the same position without a half Nelson. Before I did a half Nelson and swim around, now I just go here with my elbow and like this. And now, again, I have an arm bar. Maybe I can have a choke if I want to. Maybe I can just sink down. Maybe I can reach and grab that sleeve or the wrist. I prefer the wrist, but you can grab the sleeve and just carefully put them on top of their arm. You okay, Nad?
Yeah.
When your opponent is lying on top of their arm, there's very little you have to do. You see that? If you have any trouble, just don't let go of that arm and put the weight on top. And that's good. That's it. Nothing to worry about.
Do I stop it?
Yeah, stop it now. Because I'm already sweating for some reason.
Jesus, what? Stop. It never stops with my fingers.
Okay.